Okay, y'all, we back. Impromptu style. Um, I keep on forgetting to dive into a particular subject matter in every video. And so I'm just going to go ahead and assume that it's because it's supposed to be its own separate video by itself. So let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. So y'all remember yesterday, I said I wanted to let y'all in on a secret, right? And then somehow it slipped my mind what the secret was and what I was going to dive into. And then earlier today when we were live, I said that, I remembered the secret that I wanted to tell y'all. And I was getting ready to dive further into it, but then I started reading donations. And again, it slipped my mind to go back to it. So here I am now with this dope discussion. Oh, I hope they ain't messing up my connections too bad. I hope y'all can at least still hear me. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Yeah, it's around 2, Daniel, because I keep forgetting to dive into this topic. Every live stream that I do, it slips my mind to continue to go into detail, or it just slipped my mind altogether. So it's only right that I make my own separate dope discussion about it. I take everything as a sign, and so that is a sign. So that secret, you all, that I was getting ready to dive into was how I would go ahead and say all, right? I would go ahead and say that all women, especially in America, they do desire to be married. And I appreciate y'all for being here. We can't hit 300. I'm going to ask for 200 first. This is very last minute, so thank you all for pulling back up. I would say that all women, especially in America, do desire to be married, right? It is the way that we are programmed. It's the way that we are indoctrinated. It's the way that we are raised. It's what we are taught to be the staple piece of your existence, right? We're taught that it is the greatest achievement, the greatest accomplishment. And one could also say that it would make you feel like a valuable woman being able to say that, yes, I was able to find a man that is a hardworking, handsome, providing, protecting, leading, teaching man. I was able to find one of those to not just get involved with, right? To not just want to lay down with me and everything of that sort, but he is making the bold declaration to spend the rest of his life with me. It makes you feel good. It is a great status symbol, the whole nine. And so all of these women, especially in America, I'm going to go ahead and be bold enough to say it, all of these women, especially in America, they desire to be married. And the ones that are saying that they don't want to be married and they don't, want this man to be a part of their lives and things of that sort, they're either one, living an alternative lifestyle for whatever reason. Okay. And I'm not going to get into that. But the big piece of this, because I'm talking about heterosexual women, right? Because we are a heterosexual platform. But the women who are straight are not living alternative lifestyles. The reason why they are saying that they do not desire to be married or desire to be settled down or in a relationship is because they have already reached the conclusion of, I'll never have that. So whenever y'all see these chicks out here lying to y'all, talking about, I don't want no man, and I don't want to be married anyway, and I don't want to be settled down, I don't want this, I don't want that. Yes, they do. They just know. Yeah, I'm going to be real bold today. They just know that the type of men that they qualify for are not, first things first, looking for marriage. Second off, not definitely looking for marriage with them. Or it's a whole bunch of different levels actually. Or though, they know that they don't qualify to be with the type of husband, the type of man that they would really desire to be spending the rest of their lives with. You know what I'm saying? So don't listen to these females out here when they are lying to y'all, talking about, oh no, I'm good. Oh no, I don't need nobody. Oh no, I'm happy being single. I'm happy being in a rotation. I'm happy not having to answer to one man. It's cap, it's lies. A lot of these chicks would give their last if they were able to find a quality man to, again, spend the rest of their lives with. Yes, they would. Please stop. Please stop. All of these chicks out here, you all, that swear up and down they do not want to be married. They do. They just know they will never be married. And so it gives them some sense of pride, if you will, or some sense of peace, if you will, to be able to try to take that power back by saying, well, the reason why I don't have it is because I don't want it. No, ma'am. The men that you do want don't want you. The men that you would want to be married to don't want you. The men that you do want to be married to, they don't desire marriage, whatever the case is. You do. It's all lies. What's another lie, you all? Another lie that these females tell, because again, a lot of them are terribly miserable. Another lie outside of, oh, I don't want to be married and I don't want to answer to no one man. The next lie, the biggest, boldest lie is they like being in the streets. Now, I know a woman never probably right out said it in that word, in those words or in that way, but they in so many words say that, oh no, I like being in the streets. Right? And again, y'all like the video, share the video and subscribe. Thank you, Eugene. It says it is all just one big defense mechanism. That's all it is. But we're gonna break it down, Eugene. See, Eugene, you peeping game. You peeping game. Am I caught up, you all? Yes. But thank you so much, Eugene, for your donation. A lot of these chicks would, in so many words, say, oh, I like being in the streets. AKA, oh, I like to be able to go out here and do what I want to do when I want to do it. Oh, I like having a whole bunch of different men to choose from. Oh, I like, no, they don't. Here's the real scoop about that. The real scoop about that is, and we can hit 400, I'm going to need 300 first. And again, I appreciate y'all so very much. The real scoop to that is, oof, and I don't want to come off harsh. But the truth of the matter is this, y'all. A lot of those chicks, they don't possess, they don't possess enough qualities. God, dog. Bear with me, y'all. I'll be trying my best not to come off as mean, you know. But again, like I always say, it doesn't matter about your delivery. They get mad anyway. So let me just go ahead and say it. A lot of those chicks who lie, you know, who are really miserable, and they say, oh no, I like having me a whole bunch of different men, and I don't like being settled down with one man, and I don't want to be in a relationship. You know, I like being out here, being able to be free, do what I want to do, how I want to do it, when I want to do it. The truth behind that is a lot of them don't possess enough qualities. And I'm talking about substantial qualities. Qualities that a husband would seek and look for. A lot of them don't possess enough substantial qualities for one man to be able to say, yes, I only want to be with you. I only want to settle down with you. I only see myself being with you. I don't need anybody else. And so since that is the case, they have no choice but to be involved with a whole bunch of different men, because out of those whole bunch of different men, they're only able to offer those men maybe one or two good substantial qualities that he would look for, and the bulk of it being sex. Are y'all following me with that? Put a 2 in the chat if y'all can, if y'all understand what your little bit sister is saying. Put a 2, and I'm glad that y'all can hear me too. Put a 2 though if you following me. A lot of these chicks, because they don't embody all of the different traits, the makeup, the composition. I'm glad y'all get me. Because they don't embody all of those traits that a wife would need to embody in order to be a wife, in order for a man to say, yeah, I only want to spend the rest of my life with you. You're all I need. Due to them lacking that, they have no choice but to be in a rotation, because, yeah, a man is not going to be able to get all that he's needing or searching for or looking for in just her. And so the best I can do for you, ma'am, is to maybe add you to my roster, because, I mean, you are good at sex, though. And you are a good turn up queen, you know? You are a vibe. Lord have mercy. Yeah, we got a double header today, y'all. A double dope discussion. That's the truth. And can I say this, you all? Ooh, they gonna hate me for this. But I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all all the secrets. The truth of the matter is, when it comes to a lot of these chicks out here who are heavily in the streets, that have a whole roster of different guys that are essentially passing them around, they are secretly, they would never admit this, but they are secretly looking for one of those guys to be convinced that she's all that he needs. Are you confused? Well, let me break it down for you while y'all give us 400, but we're going to need that 300 first. And again, I appreciate y'all for being here. This is very random, very impromptu, but I hate when I forget to elaborate on something. Like, it really bothers me. Like, if I really wanted to touch base on something and I don't, like, it bothers me. And so that's why we got another dope discussion right now. Okay. Hear me out. Due to us being raised a particular way, due to us being brought up a particular way, to where it's like, yes, like, you're supposed to be married, you're supposed to be settled down, you're supposed to have your family, you're supposed to have your husband. With us being programmed like that, like, it's just embedded within us to seek that. And on top of us being programmed that way, it's also in our nature to be that way. It's in our nature to want to have companionship, family, love, amen. So on all fronts, it's just beating us up like, oh, I need this, oh, I need that. So when they're out here in these heavy rotations of different guys that they swear up and down, they love it this way, I'm so happy. No, they are not okay. They are secretly, you wouldn't know this, but they are secretly trying to convince at least one to choose them. So she's going to try to play that girlfriend role real heavy like. She's going to try to play that wifey role real heavy like. And yes, she's doing it with all of them. Some of you all probably in your past, when you were probably out here trying to be a pimp and a player, I don't know your past, but hey, let me know if you can relate to this. Some of y'all, though, back in your day when you had your roster of females that you was dealing with and that you were not trying to take serious, you would notice that one of them, at least, if not all, they would always try to like really make it seem like y'all were in a committed relationship. Why do y'all think that was? It would be like, oh no, girl, we just kicking it. Oh no, we just having a good time. Oh no, why are you trying to make this something? Well, that's because it's in her nature to make it something. That's because we are brought up to make it something. We can't help it, honestly. That's how I know it's lies. That's how I know it's cap and you're really miserable. There's no woman out here that's like, oh yeah, I'm happy just being a hoe. I'm happy being in the streets. Oh, I'm happy being by myself. It's a lie. Stop letting them lie to y'all. Well, that's the reason, fellas. The reason why it was like, man, girl, chill out. See, y'all are more programmed, if you will, to be able to do that. Y'all can disconnect in that way. Women, not so much. We're very emotional beings. Our anatomy alone says that. We're internal. Come on now, let's stop the cap. So that's why she was trying to essentially convince you to choose her. And maybe she knows that it was nothing serious. Maybe she knows you deal with different women. It does not matter. I want to be the one. So they're playing this girlfriend role with all of these different guys, trying to at least get chosen by at least one, right? But the catch to it is, and it's so sad, it's so tragic of a story. We can hit 500. I'm gonna need 400 first. Y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all so very much for pulling up very impromptu style. Okay. And y'all already know YouTube demonetized our damn last video, but it's okay. Y'all show me enough love, so thank y'all. I appreciate it. YouTube, stop hating on us. Stop hating on the truth, YouTube, please. The fuck? But anyway, hear me out. The catch to it is, and it's so tragic and so sad, is the fact of the matter being a lot of these chicks that are in the streets heavily, that are trying to play the girlfriend, wifey role, trying to get chose, trying to get picked. Whoopsie. Man, are you being a pick me? I'm not mad at you, sis, because, I mean, seriously and innately, we're all pick-me's. I mean, it's the way that we're designed. So I'm not even going to try to use that as an insult. But y'all do it to me all the time. So, okay, we'll play. Let's play. You'll never get picked. And here's why. The reason why a lot of these chicks that are heavily in the streets, being reckless and ran through, secretly trying to get chose, the reason is because these other guys that you're trying to get picked by, that you're in a heavy rotation with, they peep game on you too. They see you too. They see you dealing with other guys. They see you constantly in the streets. They see you hugged up, kissed up, caked up with the next dude. So how can he ever take you seriously? Oh, and it's more than one, more than two guys that he scopes you out with. Like, oh, damn, but she be trying to be my wife, though. But she trying to make it seem like we exclusive, though. But I see you with all these different dudes. Like, okay, so you trying to have me commit to you, but you ain't trying to commit to me. Well, the thing is, brothers, the secret is, brothers, she is trying to commit to you. She's just waiting for somebody to pick her. So she's behaving the same way with all of these different guys. And in her mind, it is serious. Like, she seriously does think that y'all should be exclusive. She really does want to be your woman, your main squeeze. But again, until we locked in, I got to play this role. You got to see me out here with these other guys because you didn't choose me yet. So hopefully one of them will. Got to keep my options open, right? But see, after a while, you all, years go by, right? And nobody chooses you. that's where that bitterness kicks in. That's when it turns into anger, sadness, misery, resentment. Because here I was, the one that asked back. Here I was, making you meals. Here I was, out here showing you a good time. I was the party girl, right? And I got nothing to show for it. Here's what makes it really sad. And again, y'all like the video. Here's what makes it really sad, you all. Out of that rotation of men that she likes being in, I like my rotation. I don't need to be answering to one man. Nobody want to be married today anyway. I'm a real woman. But out of that rotation, out of that roster, right, that she had, trying to secretly beg to be chose, she had one in particular that she really liked. You know what she does to try to get him to really pick her and stay? I'll wait. Let me see if somebody can guess it. Put it in the chat, y'all. What does a female that is desperate to be picked, what does she do? Whoopsie. What does she do to get that man to really pick her? What does she do? Oh, we got a winner. That was fast. We can hit 600. I'm going to need 500 first. But unfortunately, this is the ultimate trap for her. That's the sad part. Yep, you guessed it. Hold on, this is John Till. But yeah, crack stream, you guessed it. You fell for it. Ooh, sad. Sad. But see, this confirms that your little big sister be knowing what he's talking about. Like, people try to give me a lot of heat because they say things like, oh, but you don't know what you're talking about because we've been out here in the field. You don't know. You ain't got no experience. But guess what? I'm a divine gamekeeper. I have divine insight. I'm a little bit psychic too. So no, I don't have to experience bullshit for myself to know that it's bullshit and how to read it. How to get the game on it. I don't need that. I analyze. I'm a great analyzer. It's how I avoid being in bullshit. Because I be peeping that game. It may take me a while sometimes when my emotions are involved. If I think somebody is genuine and solid, I overlook some shit. I ain't gonna lie. But once it dawns on me, and it always does, I'll be like, oh, okay. Noted. But you're absolutely right, John Till. That's exactly what they do. And it ends up trapping them. Why? Because more than likely, that guy does not want to be involved with her, let alone a child. If anything, that child makes him hate you more. Yeah, even if it was his fault as well, because it takes two to tango. It does. But he does nonetheless feel like you tried something. Like, girl, what the fuck? I thought you was on the pill. I thought you was on birth control. I pulled out. I thought you swallowed it. Whatever. Maybe y'all got carried away. Whatever. Oh no, you don't got to pull out tonight looking ass. Who knows? You get them drunk, y'all get high. Who knows? You name it, they'll do it to try to frame it. Bars. But it never works. It never works. This is why you also start to see these same type of chicks with multiple babies. Oh, a baby is going to get him to pick me. A baby will make him change. A baby will make him stay. A baby will, and it doesn't. It makes him flee. Or, right? Or that guy will take responsibility for that child and take care of it. But again, I want nothing to do with you. Will never be a thing. No, no, ma'am. And what's sad is you'll see this happen over and over and over again. Again, y'all, why do y'all think the most liberated in the streets, wild, reckless, 304 culture promoting females have the most kids? Those were failed trap babies, more than likely. Trying to get picked. Didn't. You got dick down, not picked up. Let me know when to lie and I'll shut up. Where am I lying at? I'll shut up when I start lying. A lot of those females out there with multiple baby daddies, you all, those were failed attempts at marriage. The babies were the engagement. You want me to lie? I can't. Please stop trying to tell me to lie. And she'll say things like, oh, my babies are my blessings. And okay, sure, they can be your blessings. But they're also your lessons. At least they should have been. A lesson of you can't make anybody do what they don't want to do. You can't force anybody to be what they don't want to be. But they find out the hard way. And so it's this cycle that they find themselves stuck in and trapped in. Because now you're a pass around baby mother. You have additional baggages attached to you, and not to call your blessings baggage, but I just got to be honest. Objectively speaking, I'm sorry. Babies are baggage, heavy baggage too. They come with a lot of money that needs to be invested and spent. They come with a lot of emotional support that needs to be invested. Oh yeah, they are definitely a lot of weight that you got to carry, aka that baggage. Yes. And so now, not only are you being perceived to be this pass around for the streets type of female that I cannot take seriously, but also you come with additional responsibilities that make you even more of a turn off, that make you even more of a liability. And so they're stuck. Are you following me? And due to them being stuck in this cycle of being no more than just somebody to do and screw, have a good time with, vibe with, kick it with, they ultimately have to come up with these lies and say, well, I don't want marriage anyway. I don't want a relationship anyway. I don't want to be a pick me anyway. I don't want a man anyway. I'm good by myself. Well, ma'am, guess what? Your choices in life kind of solidified that for you. I mean, you didn't have to make that bold statement for yourself. I mean, life spoke for you. You didn't have to, ma'am. I'm just saying. Oh, we're going to keep it going, Stevie. Thank you, Successful. It says cousin and friends are sharing hood baby daddies. But hear me out. Successful. So that's why I love when y'all, sending y'all donations and y'all are able to continue on with the conversation because y'all inspire new thought. Thank you for that. Successful, because that also illustrates just how competitive we are when it does come to our nature as women. And I want to break that down. We can hit 600. I'm going to need 500 first. What's funny? I want to know what's funny. What is funny? I ain't said nothing but facts. Come on now. What Successful just brought up really speaks to our nature as women. We are so innately designed to be in a relationship, to be married, to be settled down, to have family, to have love, that we'll even go as far as backstabbing our own sisters, our own cousins, our own mamas, bitch, our own daughters, bitch. I've seen it, to get a man, to have a man. Because here's the catch to it, Successful. Thank you again, Eugene. Give me a second. Am I caught up with everybody? I want to make sure I'm acknowledging y'all. Yes. No, I forgot your other one, Successful. You said streets equals temporary attention, a band-aid at best. Hear me out, Successful. You on to so many damn great points. Give me a second. Let me break it down for them, because I really hate that I didn't get a chance to touch base on this in our previous dope discussions. But again, it was meant to happen this way. It was meant to be its own standalone dope discussion. We are so innately designed as women to want men that we will backstab our own daughters, mothers, cousins, sisters, best friends, co-workers. I've seen it. Just to have a man. But here's why they are specifically targeting Successful, right? Hear me out, Successful, because you want to make this great point. The reason why they are deliberately and specifically targeting the men of the women that are closest to them is because in their minds, they're the easiest to touch. They're the easiest to obtain, right? Not only that, but let's be clear, let's be honest, y'all. A lot of the women that we are closest to, oftentimes, right, they're in the same positions, if not worse than us. And so we have it in our minds, well, damn, if he would deal with her, then surely he would deal with my ass. We're one and the same. So I have a chance with him. And so not only is it easier for me to access that guy, but the likelihood of him seeing value in me as well is high too, because I'm just like my mama. I'm just like my daughter. I'm just like my cousin. I'm just like my sister. Fellas, y'all could probably attest to this as well. Y'all have even had the experience of somebody's sister trying to throw you that ass. You had it before. Mm-hmm. Somebody's cousin flirting with you. Somebody's mama baking you a whole bunch of pies. Mm-hmm. Come on now. Y'all have experienced that yourself. Put a 3 in the chat, brothers, if you've had that experience. Like, damn, I think your cousin want the dick. I think your sister wanna suck it. I mean, I think your mama trying to get the goods. Put a 3. Man, I see what y'all said. True. No 2 chains. True. Hold on. They be almost getting me too. Oh my God. Look at all these damn 3s. Crazy work. Crazy work. It's not a drill. Your little bit sister be knowing what you're talking about. I wish they would listen to me before it's too late. I just really do. I'm a game peeper. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Get the likes up. Well, the reason why that female that you were dealing with, that you were involved with, was trying to throw the goods your way, was because first things first, she probably saw that you were a good man, right? Because a lot of y'all may have some things going on for yourselves. You know, like, oh, this is a solid brother. Go ahead and see what this hitting for. And on top of that, like I said earlier, you were available, aka easily accessed, I should say, right? And she feels like, hey, I'm in the same ballpark of what he's looking for. Clearly. Let's peep the game, y'all, and stop playing. Thank you, Angelo. It says, sorry, I'm late. I'm at work. It's okay. This is very impromptu, very random. You can catch the playback if you need to. We're just, dropping some gems and jewels. That's all. Just real quick for our dope discussion. But I appreciate you, Angelo. And again, y'all, thank you so very, very much for your constant love and support. I take none of y'all for granted. Zero. Okay? Zero. Now, I wish y'all would like the video, though. Share the video and subscribe. That's free. You could do that for me. But nonetheless, I appreciate y'all. But that's why. It's all, let me snatch him up. This should be light work. Better than going out into the real world trying to go and search high and low for one. Oh, he right in my face. Did my sister make you a plate? Did my niece make you a plate? Y'all be having the aunties throwing it at you. Come on, y'all. What you need? I see you. Have you been working out? Looking ass. Come on now. Y'all want me to lie? I can't. So, yeah. Yeah, that's what's going on. That's exactly what's going on. So don't let these females lie to you talking about, I don't want no man. I don't need no man. I don't want to be married. I'm good by myself. No, they're not. They're so miserable and so lonely that they have no choice but to lie to you to make themselves feel better. Because here's the real kicker to it. The real kicker to it, you all, is that y'all were right. Y'all were right. Y'all were right when y'all said, hey, don't do this. If you do this, you're going to end up like that. Y'all were right when y'all said we needed men. Y'all were right when y'all said, oh, this is counterproductive. This is destructive. This is going to set you back. You're going to hit the wall. Y'all were right with all of that shit. So, yeah, I have to play this off. No, I'm good. Y'all broke and dusty anyway. Get married for what? So I can be married into poverty? Please. Lo and behold, your whole existence is poverty. You would have been better off with that man that you said you were too good for. Oh, y'all, I didn't get into that level and layer. Outside of a lot of these chicks not having the necessary sustainable, substantial qualities to qualify for, a man to be like, yeah, this is all I need for the rest of my life. On top of that, they also get stuck in that rut of being in a rotation and being a pass around and for the streets that ultimately never gets married because she thought she can jump in and then jump out. Now, what do I mean by that? Hold on, y'all. Oh, it said it is. Hold on. What do I mean by she thought she can jump in and jump out? What I mean by that is this. There are some chicks out there that maybe do possess a lot of the qualities, the characteristics, the traits that a wife would need or a wife, should have or a man would look for, right? But due to her ego, whoopsie, it's always levels and layers. 600, y'all, 500 first. I appreciate y'all. Due to her ego, she felt like she would always have those men that were husband material waiting around for her, but it never happened. She stayed in the rotation too long. She stayed in the streets too long. She played too long. That happens as well. especially if and when that chick is able to have, let's say, 2 or more guys that are seriously pursuing her. Thank you, Last. It says, my first live mom sabotaged us because she picked a Dusty and couldn't see her daughter have something she wanted, a man that loved her. Ooh. Oh, my first lives with her mom. Or maybe you mean to say my first loves. Did you mean to say my first love? Okay, yes. Okay. So Lassie is saying, my first love's mom sabotaged us because she picked a Dusty and couldn't see her daughter have something she wanted, a man that loved her. And that's something as well. That is something as well, you all. But I want to dive into this level and layer though first, Last, because that's also something that's very true as well. But if a chick is able to have at least 2 or more guys, to take her seriously, they want to settle down with her, then she really feels like, oh, okay, well, I got time. I can play the field a little bit. I can test the water a little bit. I don't have to rush. I ain't got to hurry up. Also, their ego convinces them that they're going to be fine forever. And maybe you will. But at the end of the day, you all, men are looking for women that they can trust, women that they feel like are, worthy, valuable. They don't want a woman that's just out here in these damn streets. I don't care how fine you are. If a liability is a liability, even a perceived one, right? So they'll get out here in these streets like, oh yeah, I'll have a man forever, or I'll have available options forever. These men out, man, they're gonna be here. And the same thing happens with them. So it's like, oh damn, I thought you could be my wife, but I see you kicking it with him. I see you kicking it with him. I see you out here. I see you doing this. I see you. Oh, you doing you. So then those guys who would have wanted to marry her back away, back out, and they go out and find other women who are available, that are ready for commitment, that are ready to settle down. That's happened as well, right? But nonetheless, they can end up shooting themselves in the foot doing that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be out here. I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna have my whole phase. That's really what it is. I can have my whole phase. I mean, I'm gonna always have husbands lined up. I'm gonna always have these good men lined up. So let me go out here to experience things, get it out my system first, and then I'll come back later. Because surely they're gonna wait because I'm the baddest chick. Who would pass this up? That's the thought process. Are y'all feel me, Mike? Hear me out, your little big sis. Hold on, Daniel. I'm just breaking it down to a science. She's even had guys propose to her. Oh man, we're just so young, and it's just so much that we need to do first. And I'm not ready for that. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to do. And then you overstay the streets. Then you look around. This is the saddest shit about it. Then you look around and you see all of those prospects, all of those guys who were lined up, wanting to settle down with you, wanting to marry you. You look around and you see, not one of them is checking for you now. And y'all know what the real sad part about it is? Those guys end up happily married, happily ever after with somebody else. And so before you know it, it's like, oh, well, again, the lie of, I don't want to be married. I don't want to be settled down. I don't need no man. I'm good. I'm beautiful. Do you see me? Yeah, I see you. Beautiful and all. Miserable as F. You cannot convince me otherwise. It's lies. Stop allowing these chicks to lie to y'all. And y'all know what's real crazy is you would have guys out here truly convinced that this shit is real, that it's true. Oh no, these hoes good. These hoes happy. They like being alone. They don't want to be married. These bitches, they like to be wild and free. No. They had no choice. Please stop. They had no choice. And oh, how these females love when y'all say shit like that. When y'all eat it up. Y'all validate them in their misery. Validate them in their lives. Like, see, yeah, tell them, because I don't need no nigga. I don't need no man. I'm happy by myself. They love to hear y'all say things like, oh yeah, these women, they good. You make them feel better. Because it's like, yeah, faking it till I make it. And they never make it. Y'all laughing, I'm so serious. I get so disgusted when I hear guys saying shit like that. Like, you don't know what you're talking about, sir. I am a woman. I'm around these women. These same women y'all think bad chicks, don't need no man, don't want no man, they got it by themselves. Man, they be begging so damn thirstily for a husband, for love, a relationship. But they don't have the qualities. They fucked up. Their moms did it. Goes back to who was that? What Laz said. That's another level to the conversation. Mama effed her life up. She want to mess yours up too. I can't see you happy. I can't see you thriving with the very thing that I know all women are needing and looking for. Happiness, stability, a man. Girl, please. You're going to be just like me. Think it's a game. That's sad too to witness. Very sad to witness a young woman that has a lot of potential, but because she was not taught, because she was not, or because she was shown and taught the wrong things, she ends up being just like her damn mama and sabotaging her damn self. Seen that too. Tragic ending, tragic story. I hate to see it, baby. I see that way too often, up close and personally. Want the best for them. Women in my family, women around me. I see it up close. They're too effed up. Got too many bodies. That's another level and layer. Y'all don't want to be that real, but I am. Matter of fact, I saw, who was Shay Sade. Shout out to Shay Sade. I saw one of her posts on her community tab. It had popped up in my news feed. Let me see if I can find it. Thank you, Charles. Yeah, I'm gonna ask for 700 in a minute. But yeah, come on, get these likes up. We look, I'm gonna ask for 700, but we're gonna hit that 600 first. Y'all like the video? Share the video and subscribe. Let me look it up. Shay Sade. I saw it on her news feed, on her community wall. Here it is. Shay says, I believe high body count leads to mental issues among modern women. Nobody can convince me otherwise. Well, Shay, I'm here to tell you that shit is actual factual. Let me dive into it. Thank you, Mad Max. It says, D, you are so right. It's sad. It really is. I'm gonna break it down for her. And again, I appreciate y'all for being here. Please get the likes up. Thank you, Brian. It says women better than men at suffering in silence. I'm not going to say it's silent though, Brian, because you can see it. Like, and I hate to keep bringing up these people, but it's just, they're the most blatantly obvious. The Cynthia G's, that's not fucking silent. That's misery. That's suffering. The Priscilla chick, that's misery. That's not silent. That's loud. When everything is about attacking and whacking down and come on, let's stop. That's not silent. Now, what I will say, Brian, is women are probably a lot better than men at pretending. That could be something. I'll give you that. But suffering in silence, it should be loud. They got whole platforms, thousands of subscribers, followers, TikTok videos everywhere. That ain't silent at all. Whenever you got a whole bunch of women talking about, oh, men ain't shit, and then that is a loud suffering. Please. Thank you, Charles. It says salute to you. Back-to-back videos. You on the road. The message is strong. You already know it, MVP Charles. You already know it. Am I caught up? I do see DB. I don't see you here though. Let me go to the bottom. DB says, D, you know this is why these women can't stand to see a happy single man. Because they're miserable. I already know. But let me tell y'all this. These high body counts that these chicks have, that they've accumulated by trying to get picked, trying to convince a man, oh, my sex is better than hers. Let me give you a baby. It's going to make you stay. Yeah, all these bodies. I'm wild, working sin free. I like being like this. I like doing this. Check me out. It absolutely impacts them energetically, whether that be mentally, emotionally, I would even say financially, physically. You can see them getting out of shape and all that. Come on, y'all. And what makes it even worse is, yes, their mothers taught them this. Their mothers taught them to go out here and do this. Their mothers showed them these things. So even if it wasn't directly taught, it was taught by way of actions. Mama did this, so I'm going to do that too. And it's so sad to see, because you can see these chicks out here who have all of these bodies on them, who have all of this energy on them. That's all it is energy. A lot of it can be even dark energy. A lot of it is. Right? And they're unable to really connect with a man. They're believing that all men are the same because all the men that I've laid down with were the same. Or here's the part they never talk about, y'all. The reason why these chicks with high body count, stuff like that, they really do have mental issues is because as women, we already know, and you don't have to be a part of any religious group or anything to know this. I think some things within us as human beings, it's just within us to know, right? But the kicker to it is, y'all, the reason why all these high body counts and all these bodies on us really does take a mental toll on us, you know, an emotional toll on us and all a physical toll on us is because we know the shit is not right. We know how filthy and nasty that is. We know we shouldn't be doing it. We know what we've done that we shouldn't have partaken in. We know. So I feel disgusting. I feel nasty knowing the things that I've done with guys I did not know. I didn't even know his real name. I knew his street name. Didn't know his last name. I just thought he was cute. We just had a vibe. Fuck out of here. And all of it, honestly, derives right back to wanting commitment, wanting relationship, wanting love, wanting marriage, wanting family, the very thing these females that cannot get it now swear that they don't want, need, and desire. But everything that you've ever done stem from that want, need, and desire. All these bodies that you racked up, it came from the want, need, and desire for you to be married, for you to be settled down, for you to be chose, for you to be picked, for you to be loved. Come on now, we see right through it, sweetheart. Stop lying to yourself. So yeah, it plays a impact on our mental, emotional state, physical state. Yes, it does. I feel gross. How many men I've laid down with. He don't even know my name. Nigga don't even like me. And here's what's really, really sad. What's really, really sad is you can actually run into a man that you really do like, that really does like you. And due to how you feel about yourself, you sabotage it. I've seen that too. Even when it's not on purpose. You're so mentally warped and messed up from all these different energies being on you. You're so messed up for knowing that what you've done was filthy work. It really was. It was irresponsible. You cheapen your value. All of that is playing within you. You know that. And on some subconscious level, or even conscious, but most often it's subconscious, because a lot of these chicks, they don't do the self-work. They don't do the self-reflecting to figure out, okay, what's wrong with me? Why do I feel this way? Why does every man that I encounter that I actually like, that I feel is healthy, I mess it up? They don't do that work. They don't go that far. So I'm going to say it's subconsciously done. So when they run into a guy that they really like, that really likes them back, they will subconsciously sabotage that, because internally, I know this man is too good for me, or I feel like I don't deserve this, because I have been passed around. I have been reckless. I have been in these streets. I don't deserve no good man to love me, take me seriously. Does he know what I've done? I wouldn't even feel right making him settle down with me, knowing that I've done more for nothing, not less. I've done more for nothing. Some of you guys may have even run into that situation where it's like, damn, like out of the blue, she just started acting funny, started acting weird. Like, I thought we was vibing. I thought we was cool. I thought we was building something. All of a sudden, she shut down. She shut down because mentally, emotionally, she shut down. She knows, damn, I don't deserve this. Here come Will. Hold on now. Y'all drop the salutes in the comments for Will. I'm gonna read that in a second. I'm on to something now. Yeah, I don't deserve this. She wouldn't even be able to tell you why. She don't know. A lot of these chicks, like I said, like they don't do this internal work. But here's the catch to it, y'all. That good guy that she emotionally shut down with, because subconsciously she knew that, he deserved better, or whatever the case may have been. It was something within her that felt like she did not deserve it. She was not worthy for whatever she done, right? But the catch to that is you would turn around and see her with another guy that is complete trash, right? And she's open with him. She's solid with him. They're building. It's like, well, damn, bitch. Like, so you rather be with him and not me? Like, I thought I had more going than him. Well, the part that y'all don't know is that she feels like he, as a trash ass guy, would be more deserving, more befitting of a woman of her caliber than you. Have y'all ever went that deep before to peep that game? See, I'm a woman, so I'm gonna be able to go into the different levels and layers with y'all. It's your little big sis to give you that insight. The reason why she did not connect with you is because she subconsciously knew that you were too good for her. Let me go and find my equal. You're not my equal. You're too good for me. So I'm gonna vibe with him because I feel like I deserve him. A lot of these chicks have very low self-esteem. They're battered, bruised internally, mentally, emotionally. So let me go and get with the bottom of the bottom nigga. Not a man, a nigga. It's a difference. Because now I feel like I'm too good for him. Another level and layer is you make her feel guilty. You make her feel bad. Every day I look at you, it's a constant reminder of, the shame that I feel, the dirt that I've done, the hole that I've been. I don't deserve this nigga. This is man, this dude is, man, constant reminder. So yeah, I'm going to sabotage that. Have y'all ever thought about that? Thank you, Will. I appreciate you so very much. Y'all dropped on some loops. So yeah, it plays on you. Hold on. Will says sometimes suffering teaches a lesson to look on lookers. Huh. To onlookers. Okay, I see what you're saying. I thought you should have combined them. It got me confused. It says sometimes suffering teaches a lesson to onlookers. Do not repeat their mistakes. And if you do, suffrage is in your future. I'm telling you. And I'm so grateful that I've been that type of person to where I could just look at something and be like, I don't want that. Oh, that's what's going on. Oh, that's what's going on. Like I'm very aware in that way, intuitive in that way, and I'm grateful for that. I am. But yeah, like this is what's going on, and it's so different levels, so many different levels and layers to this conversation. But nonetheless, a lot of these chicks, they are extremely miserable. They are not okay. Yeah, they're going to lie to you. Yeah, they're going to put on a good front, a good game face. Because, like I said, first things first, I cannot let y'all men know that you were right about, my choices, my decisions. But on top of that, I need to be able to live. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is I need to be able to face myself. And lying to myself, telling myself, no, I'm good, I'm okay. That's how I get through the day. Fuck, I look like being honest. Talking about, yeah, I messed up. And every day and everything around me is a constant reminder of me messing up. Oh, no, I'm good. I like being alone. I got my own freedom. I got my own car. I got my own house. And I got to pay all my own bills. And I got to protect myself. And I got to teach myself. That shit ain't cute. But again, I cannot let y'all know that y'all were right. And I cannot be a constant reminder to myself of how much I've screwed up. I gotta get through the day. And if I gotta wing this shit and lie, then that's what I gotta do. Come on, y'all. Let's wake up. What else do these chicks do when they're highly miserable? You guessed it. They go to the streets. And it's so crazy and ironic in that way because it's the very thing that we want to escape. But it's also the very thing that is our escape. Damn, that was deep. Hold on. Thank you. I clicked on the wrong thing. It says I can dig it. What's up? Oh, y'all saying what's up to each other. I didn't mean to click on that, but salute to y'all and get my damn likes up. Thank you, Porter. It says, hello, Danica. This sounds like a situation I went through. Look, your little big sis gonna be able to give you the insight. Amen. So it may sound familiar to you. That's what the truth is. The truth will tap you on the shoulder like, yeah, it's applied to you. Hold on now. But thank you so much, Mr. Porter. Thank you, Brian. Again, it says facts. In their minds, it's the levels game. I'm telling you, hold on. This is why y'all also see a lot of these chicks out in these streets. It's the very thing we try to escape, but it's also the very thing that is our escape. I can get drunk. I can get high. I can get fucked, and all of that is a distraction. All of that is going to drown out my misery. It's going to feed into the lie and the fairy tale that I'm good. Don't you see me out here on the scene? I ain't at home crying. I'm outside. Misery in plain sight. Misery hiding in plain sight. Peep game. Thank you, John Till. It says high body count women go with drugs and alcohol like peanut butter goes with jelly. Pass on anything serious. She can get Diddy treatment at best. Oh, please stop, John Till. Let's not wish no Diddy on nobody. Please, please. Okay, let's not. And I'm back at Will. So I hope I'm caught up with everybody. Did I get everybody? I apologize if I didn't. I take none of y'all for granted. Thank you for your donations and your love and support because YouTube does not. Thank you. Now, I ain't gonna do too much on YouTube. YouTube do show me love, but they do be demonetizing me. They really do. But, you know, it is what it is. Thank you, Mitchell. It says the 4B movement is very convincing, but it's likely just a front. Keep cooking the good stuff. Oh, we gonna cook the good stuff. Oh, I know y'all lying. Y'all, we should have at least 500 likes. Easy. At least. Okay? We got 530 of y'all in the building right now. We have 545. So that's disrespectful not to at least hit 5. Okay? I got 5 on it. Put 5 on it, please. Because I got to go to the gym in a minute, y'all. That's why I got my workout stuff on. I had went and grabbed me a salad and a smoothie from Bread Co. And I was in my car. And I like to go back and listen to my dope discussions just in case I, miss something or if I want to go back and read the comments. But I use this is what I do, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. I always usually go back and watch my dope discussions. The first watch, though, I'll watch it without the comments so I can see how I receive my own message. Right. I need to be able to analyze myself. Like, okay, did I convey that message clearly or not? Did it resonate with me? You know, did I like how I said that? Whatever. I'll do that. And then I'll watch it again. And then I'll read what the comment section says. So I was going through while I was eating my salad and everything to watch it without the comments so I can see, how I was saying my message, right? And I got to the part where I was getting ready to go deeper into how a lot of women in America specifically want to be married, but then I got interrupted about reading the super chat, and then it threw me off, and so I never went back to it, and it drove me crazy because it was the very thing that I tried to make a deliberate attempt at expounding upon. So I was like, you know what? Let me go back home and strike up this live and get into it. So I appreciate y'all so very much for being here. Okay? Because I don't know if I'm a little bit OCD in that way. Like it would really bother me if I did not go into something that I told myself I would get into. Like anyway, it does bother me, y'all. You see 524 likes. Okay, good. But the streets. Like I said, you all, we'll go back to the streets because it is the very thing that distracts us, that can also convince the world that I am okay. Because you see me outside, you see me popping bottles, you see me throwing ass, you see me smiling, you see me laughing, you see me on TikTok, and you see me on Instagram stories, and you see me you see me. But again, it's misery hiding in plain sight. If you were to ask these women that you see out here in these streets, how did they envision or plan for their lives to turn out at this current state in the game, and they were going to be honest with you, a lot of them would say, oh, I plan to be married, and I plan to have a family, I plan to be settled down, and I plan. All of them. Even the ones you would least expect. Even Princella is married. Ooh. Whoopsie. Even Princella is married. And yes, to a man. Did I mention your fave, Cynthia G? She got exposed by her good sis, her good Judies. All her good Judies just told on her. And I was sipping all that tea. Think I'm not nosy. I am. And is. Paris Milan, she exposed Cynthia G. Trying to have a baby to trap a nigga to marry her. Whoopsie! At least that's what the messages gave. I don't know if Paris deleted it, but that's what I gathered. That was my opinion of what happened and transpired. That was my summary of those text messages and emails that was revealed by Paris Milan about Cynthia G. Yeah, it gave, I tried to have a baby with a nigga that already had 12 baby mamas, but I was going to be the difference. But y'all don't want to be married, though. No, a lot of y'all just failed at it. A lot of y'all just failed at it. Polar tinks. But I'ma pick me, and y'all pushing out whole damn fetuses. Fully developed fetuses for a nigga to marry you and still didn't get the ring. It's in our nature, y'all. You can't escape it. Y'all want to lie? Come on, you didn't know all of that? Oh, well, now you do. Paris Milan exposed the fuck out of Cynthia G. What was that, last year? The year before? One of those. And I scooped all that tea. I sipped all that tea. I said, damn, for real? That's another thing. These hoes ain't loyal. Soon as y'all fall out, everybody know all the text messages. Everybody know what was said, all the emails. It's people that I do not rock with, that y'all would never know about their personal life. Not from me. I'm not going to tell it. This is what these hoes in the sisterhood do. Tell all your tea, baby. Oh, I sipped all that tea. I said, what? Cynthia G got pregnant by this nigga? Oh, and then Paris was like, oh, well, I hope, he gets married or y'all get married. And she was like, yeah, but, I talked about it, but he does not seem like he's really wanting to get married. And okay. Interesting. Again, it's in all of our nature. I'm not even knocking them. I'm not knocking these women for wanting to be married. It's in our nature to do that. It's in our nature to settle down, especially when we have our first child. Are you serious? Let's be real. Stop letting these females lie to you. They are miserable as fuck. If they could have had it their way, they would have their husband, they would have their children, they would have their happily ever after. Yes, stop lying. The ones who are so gung-ho about, oh, we don't want to get married. Y'all are just broken dusty. The ones who failed at trapping the nigga. The ones that failed at trapping the man. The ones that failed at being a wife. Y'all want me to lie so bad. I'm sorry, I cannot. Sorry about you. And let me put allegedly on everything. But I did read that shit. And that's how I interpreted those damn messages. I was like, oh, so she wanted to be married, but he didn't. Okay. Noted. But yet she's online convincing y'all that y'all don't need no man. Y'all shouldn't want to be married. But if she would have had her way, she would be married to this day. And again, y'all, it's so freaking sad that a lot of these chicks out here are unable to get what I know they so desperately want, which is commitment, which is love, which is support, which is a man, which is a husband. Come on now. Even if you don't desire children, right? Because I understand y'all. Shit, trust me, I get it. Okay. My ancestors was looking out for my ass. Oh, I'm so glad we didn't get pregnant when I tried to get. Girl, I was broke. We would have made it do what it do, but it was not going to be ideal. We would have had to thug it out, and I'm so. My ancestors be looking out for me. let me put it like this, okay? Baby, you got stuff to build for. You got stuff to work. So I get it, and I'm so grateful. Amen. Okay, but even if you don't desire children, a lot of us at least desire to spend our lives with a man and have him be our family, right? It's like, so even if you can't afford children, can't have children, whatever, you at least want to have a man that you can spend your life with. We all do. That you can't escape. That you can't get rid of. That you can't bypass. Because a man can actually make your life easier. Babies, children, I don't know about that. That could be debatable. Making your life maybe more fulfilled, sure. But easier? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if you got it, then you got it. But you can have it. If you got it, you can have it. But I'm just saying, a man and a baby, you know. Because at the very least, I can be my man's baby. You can take care of me. You know what I'm saying? you can be my baby. I'll take care of you. Like, at least we can do that. But a baby that has to rely on me for food, shelter, clothing, like that can be a whole different ball game. But hey, a man though, he's gonna at least be able to function on his own and help himself if he needs to help himself. You know what I mean? So we at least want that, and help me. The fuck? Hold on. He's supposed to be my provider. Let's not do too much. Thank you, the main lion. It says, it is often said that men have a big ego, but the unwillingness for so many women to change in the least while facing destruction shows their ego is in full control. Mind-boggling, man. Y'all drop the damn chocolate bars in the comments for the main lion for these sweet damn bars, gems, and jewels. You would be alarmed to know, to see, to witness just how huge a lot of our egos are. Really, it boils down to, I guess they're one and the same, but the pride of a lot of us women is just, it's so strong. It's so fierce. I refuse to be wrong. I refuse to have egg on my face. I refuse to admit defeat. So instead of saying you defeated me, I'll say, no, I'll just let you. I'll let you win. That's how big our egos and pride is. The only reason why you won is because I let you win. Thank you, King Pepper. It says, you skipped me. You must not want my likes, shawty. You gotta get my damn likes up. I don't be trying to skip nobody. I try to show all of y'all love. Thank you, Mitchell. It says, okay, I got that one. The 4B movement is very convincing, but it's likely just a front. Yeah, it is a front. It ain't no likely about it. I need y'all to understand this. This is not a drill. This is not something to debate. This is not something that you need to ponder about. No. This is what it is. Hold on. What you talking about? I skipped you. I didn't skip nobody. Hold on. Let me make sure. Let me filter it out. Let me see. Okay. Thank you, Link. I do see you. Let me go to the top. King Pepper said I skipped him. Oh, here you are. King Pepper says, Kevin Samuels told you this day would come, Keisha. Now we will watch you and Thuggo's kids suffer. Oh my God. King Pepper, you too damn spicy. I think you got too much damn pepper on your damn stepper. Can you relax? Damn. So let Becky and Maria have us. Because let them have you, King Pepper. God, dog. King Pepper just, you too spicy. You coming in too hot. Go. Lord have mercy. Let them have you. Golly. Hold on, who else? Okay, Brian says, I meant when they saying they don't want or need a man, but silently they do be suffering because they need one. Facts. Okay, I think I did acknowledge everybody. If I didn't, y'all know I do my best to acknowledge y'all and tell y'all thank y'all. Okay, I do. Yeah, somebody get King Pepper out this motherfucker with his spicy ass. Yeah, y'all dropped the chocolate bars. Lord have mercy. Why you so angry? I'm gonna go over here with Maria and Becky. Okay. Every damn dope discussion. Here comes King Pepper, the lemon stepper. Like, yeah, bitch. Yeah, Keisha, we done with you, Keisha. Didn't go over there with Becky. King Pepper, I don't know if you know this, but I'm a Keisha too. According to the generic term, I'm a black woman too. So why you over here with me then, King Pepper? King Pepper Stepper. Thank you, Link. It says, we've been ran off. I'm keeping Lolita. I like it here. Go to Lolita. No, I'm just playing with you, Link. But Pepper Stepper, he always coming in spicy and hot. But no, I'm not mad at brothers for going and seeking different options. I'm not. Although it does break my heart because I would love to have black women and men be together. But I think it depends on how you say it. And you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, y'all, I'm still a Keisha. Okay? Let's not. The fuck? He happy? Okay, we're gonna let him be happy, but it just, I question your happiness when every damn dope discussion you're talking about, yeah, Keisha, you know, we over here with Becky and we good with Becky. Yeah, Keisha, I'm over here with, look, I'ma question it now. The same thing that I do with the sisters. Y'all know I'm gonna be real on all friends. I hope y'all know that. Hold on, what is it? But the same thing I would do with my sisters when I call them out. When you see these chicks online every day, all day, these black men ain't shit. I'm over here with Brad. I'm divesting. Hey, black man, did you hear me? I'm leaving. Hey, black man. I question that shit. It is giving you want us. You know, it's giving you need attention. It's giving you baby, I'm begging, baby. I'm begging, baby. I mean, it's giving, please act right. You know, I don't know. It depends on how it's done. Now, Link came through real subtle. Like, I can appreciate that and respect it. Like, nah, you know what I mean? Like, I'm good over here. You know? Okay. But every damn video, yeah, fuck you, Keisha. I'm over here with Becky. Yeah, fuck you, Keisha. I'm over here with... I'm going to start to question it now. Now, oh. I'm going to start the question. That's all I'm going to say. I'm salty. Who's salty? It does sound like he's trying to make the black woman jealous. Is that what it is? Because look, I'm happy for anybody living their damn best life, but when you start trying to do all this, I'm gonna question you living your best life. Like, hold on, is it true? Because I don't know. Okay, I'm cut. I'm done. But yes, you all. All women desire to be settled down and married. It's just some of us are in certain positions to where we've blocked our blessings. You know, whether that been by our own doing, by our upbringing, by certain decisions, you know, or it could just be because you're not able to. I'm not gonna say you're not able to, because we are able to learn and grow and evolve. But maybe it's because you got a lot of work to do on yourself to where you're not learning how to be the type of woman that a man would need to have to be a part of his equation. You know? But was it something I missed? I feel like it was something else I wanted to expound upon. I hope I don't go back and watch this and be like, oh, that's what it was. But I did want to touch base on the whole high body count thing. That does actually affect us. And it does actually hinder us, you know, in one way or another. And this is what it was. I wanted to expound upon how we try to avoid the streets, but we end up getting pulled deeper into the streets. And the reason why is because we get hit or slapped with some dose of a dopamine hit when we are out here in these streets. You know, it's the only thing that can pacify us and get us by, make us feel better about ourselves, distract us. And so you really end up cementing yourself in the streets, because with that being your escape and being the main thing that you do, indulge in, well, what do you think people see you mainly doing? They see you mainly out at the clubs. They see you mainly out partying, drinking, smoking. They see you mainly out with different guys. You know, they see you mainly out at the bars. They see you mainly out at the parties. And no man, you know, is going to really want to take that type of chick seriously. You know, and so you become just that for the streets, pass around type of chick. Like, we know what it is with her, even though maybe that's not something that you want for yourself. And here's what's really sad about it. What's really sad about it is, even if you want to remove yourself from the streets, this is a double whammy. Even if you do want to remove yourself from the streets, your reputation is so soiled. You're so known for being the reckless party girl. You're so known for being the wild, reckless, social butterfly, turn up queen, that I can't see you outside of that. Even if you do try to dial it back, well, you know, I know what you've done. That's also something. And the double whammy that goes in addition to that is when you do try to pull yourself out of the streets and you just want to go home and, you know, try to decompress and, you know, evolve, grow, do things differently, you know, grow up, mature. Well, guess what? You now have to look your problems in the face. There's no pills distracting you. There's no drugs. There's no drink. There's no music. There's no sex. There's no nothing to distract you from you. There's no nothing to distract you from your life. So ultimately, you find those chicks either going back to the streets because it's like, I can't escape this shit. It's the only thing that makes me feel better. The only thing that makes me feel good. It's my only distraction. It's all I got. And so it's like, well, I just might as well. It's a real sad song, which is why my advice would be for women to not get sucked into that lifestyle. Is it cool to go out here and there? Sure, but don't make it you to where you got to party, you got to drink, you got to smoke, you got to get high, you got to turn up, you got to have a whole phase, you got to be. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's another thing I'm so grateful for. The ancestors be looking out. I'm so grateful that I never had a real whole phase. And y'all make fun of me for that, but it's cool. I'd rather make fun of me than to be ran through and have my mentality all fucked up and warped because I had too many different dicks. That's cool. They make fun of me. Oh, how can you have a whole phase without fucking? Easy, because I did that shit. My whole phase was Facebook pimping in the damn messenger. Talking a good game, not walking a good game. I ain't do shit. I ain't link up with nobody. It was on the phone at best. And then niggas got mad, tried to stalk me. That was my whole phase. That was my whole phase, y'all. Be mad at your mama. I failed. And I'm so glad because I was scary. That's why. The only reason why I didn't have a whole phase because I was scary. Otherwise, I probably would have one. I'm too scared to meet up. Too scared to have sex and all. I'll just scary, you know. But yeah, the women in my family absolutely told me, "Oh, go out here and do this, go out there and do that." What did King Pepper say? It says, "Just saying, they gonna miss us. No cap. Ain't no men like us." I ain't gonna argue with you with that. Like, I ain't gonna argue with that, King Pepper. But I'm just saying, like, you've been doing a little bit much. Yeah, putting tissue on my bra, trying to get look. Curtis, mind your business. Don't be talking about our personal Patreon content over here. Okay, this is public. This ain't going for members only. Oh Lord. But yeah, like I'm just so grateful. Certain things were blocked from me, for whatever reason. I'm just grateful, But maybe it was so that I could be the example of what to do, what not to do, so I can show them that it's possible. You don't have to be out here in the streets. You don't have to be what you come from. You don't have to do what you were taught to do. Like, you can go against the grain. And yeah, it can be, frustrating because you will be the black sheep. You will be the eyeball out. You will be made fun of. A lot of chicks in my family, they make fun of me for not being a hoe, essentially. They make fun of me. Oh, girl, you only been with him. And, oh, girl, you only did. Okay, whatever. You a square lame ass bitch. I've had women very close to me call me that. That hurt my damn feelings. They call me a lame square ass bitch. No. They call me a lame square ass pick me bitch. I said, ouch. Be your own people. And the reason why I was called that was because a bitch was upset that she, again, was not picked. Oh, they tell themselves, y'all, every time. Every time the truth comes out, the pain comes out. Every time. These same chicks throwing all this shade. Oh, you just this, you just that. The moment when they feel vulnerable, the moment they get too many drinks in them, the moment that they, get too low, whatever, it all comes spilling out. Oh, I just wish I had me a husband, and I just wish I had me a man, and I just wish, R. Kelly looking ass bitches. And then they be secretly mad at you, jealous of you, hating on you because you have everything they want. So then you become lame square ass pick me bitches. The same lame square ass pick me bitch that these hoes secretly admire and look up to and want to be like, but could never. But I digress, you all. I appreciate y'all so very much for pulling up with me on No Notice. Y'all are super duper dope. I gotta, unfortunately and fortunately, get my ass up so I can go to the gym, my husband's gym, and work out. But y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. I hope you all were able to once again take away a bunch of key gems and jewels and bars from this beautiful impromptu dope discussion. And I love y'all. Okay, I respect y'all, and I thank you all so very much. Thank you, Brandon. It says rejection from these hoes is God's protection. Big sis, man, you ain't lying. Here's something else, y'all. I'm in this new phase of my life to where I know how to be cordial and I know how to be, nice and polite. I'll even crack a few jokes with you. I'll probably even maybe kick it with you. Maybe. But I'm at this point in my life to where I'm really keeping my distance from people. I really am. And it's no hard feelings. It's no shade. It's just me peeping game. Because honestly, y'all, a lot of these chicks out here are on this type of time to where they are miserable. They are yearning for certain things, men being at the top of that list. And when they see that you have them they want, it comes with a lot of secret animosity, resentment, jealousy. And I don't got time for that shit. I need good energy around me. I really do. Thank you, King Pepper. I got that one. Am I caught up, you all? I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I gotta get ready to leave. Let me see. Oh, why is it not letting me see it? Hold on. Fan funding. Let me see. Okay, I got Brandon, and you're absolutely right, Brandon. Rejection for these hoes, God protection, man. Okay. Terenza says, Black women need us men so bad. They need us to help create them so they can talk about us. Lord have mercy. Yet once we pass away, there's no more them. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that a catch-22 for their ass? But I think I am caught up, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. I'm gonna see y'all in the next dope discussion. We will be live again tomorrow, with it's really a freebie live stream. We're gonna be in here cooking and chopping it up real random like. So y'all pull up for that. And then maybe I'll see y'all again on Friday. After tomorrow, I think I'm gonna need a day off, y'all. No, I won't see y'all Friday. I will not see y'all Friday. So I'll probably put back up Thursday then. Yeah. We on a marathon, ain't we? Dope discussion marathon. So y'all come back up on Thursday. And then y'all probably won't see me again until Sunday. Because it's my sister-in-law's birthday. And so I'm gonna be busy with her. We getting our nails done and everything on Friday and stuff. So I ain't gonna see me then. But I love y'all. I respect y'all. Again, thank you all so very much for your donations, your support, your love. I take none of y'all for granted. Big shout out to who was that came through early with that $50? Hold on, let me acknowledge you. Thank you so much, Will. Okay, shout out to Will Hallback. Salute to you. But I appreciate all of y'all because you ain't got to give me nothing. Even you, King Pepper Stepper. Okay, even you. I appreciate you too. But I'll see y'all later. We out. Much love and peace to my crown heads. And remember, fellas, do not believe these lies. Do not believe the hype. These females absolutely want you, absolutely need you. It's just that they have come to the realization that they will probably never have you. Peace.